What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, the American F1 fan, Eric Ringle here, and it is time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's an actual early morning race. We can be as boisterous as we want to be, but it's a Bahrain Grand Prix today in Formula One, and I'm, for one, excited. Oscar Piastri starting from pole position. Let me turn down the music. What's going on, PX Steven? What's going on, Median Eldred? Hit me up in the chat. Where are you guys watching from? Hit that like button too while we're getting ready to start the race today. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. The USA is in the house with PX Steven. Welcome to the live stream. We do these just about every race weekend. I did not do one for China. God, that was way too early of a morning. Watching from Russia. Thank you, Median. So guys, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button as well. It helps me out. And share the stream out on your social media to get more and more fans to join us in the live stream. We have lots of fun here. The chat is lively as usual. It is so much fun. We are now 29 minutes away from the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's really weird because this race typically... Oh, yes, PX Steven. Yes, you're my 900th subscriber. Welcome. We're at 902 now. All right. So we got a new subscriber. So it's really weird to see the Bahrain Grand Prix because they're starting at like sundown there, which typically they always start this as a night race. So it's a little weird to see it as a... Yeah, absolutely, Median. Go ahead and ask away. It's weird to see the race starting with the sun down, but it should be interesting today. Yay, K McManus, thank you for being my 901st subscriber. Right now we're at 902, and my chat's not working up on the screen. There we go. Chat's up on the screen now. 10 concurrent viewers. Guys, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I know a lot of you guys are here from Chris's channel, who watch me do race reactions on his channel. So do I understand Russian? No, I do not, unfortunately. I do not understand Russian, so that will be extremely difficult for me to understand. I'm sorry. But if you guys are here from Chris's channel, seeing me on his channel and his reactions, thank you guys so much, and thank you to Chris for kind of putting me on the map. I love Formula One. One day, I'm going to have to do an office kind of reveal, because you guys can only see a part of it. But I've got some good Formula One stuff up in the office, and as a matter of fact, I haven't had a chance yet to sit and read this yet, but it's an illustrated history of Formula One. It's the book Will Buxton did here just recently this year. Sorry, I had to for some odd reason. Let's see. Hey, Eric. Hello from the UK, watching the race live here. Thank you so much, Robert Travis. Welcome to the stream. God, I love this. Guys, make sure if you guys are watching with me, hit that like button. It helps push this video out to more and more Formula One fans who may not necessarily want to watch reactions from David Croft and Martin Brundle, and you guys are choosing me over some of the other ones that are out there, and I really appreciate you guys joining me along for the video. Yes. So the race will be we've got 26 minutes before the race begins. Kay. Predictions for today. This is probably the hardest one to predict because, as we saw all throughout practice And even in qualifying, all the cars are so close today. Like, the McLarens are not, like, blowing away the field like we saw in, like, free practice 3. We saw Oscar Piastri a second ahead of everybody else. We didn't see that in qualifying, and I don't think we're going to see that today. You've got Charles Leclerc starting in second. I think this race is... I feel like we're due for a different race winner today. I really feel like we're due for one, and I'm going to go Charles Leclerc today. I just have that feeling today that we're going to get a different race winner, and I called it in my season predictions earlier in the year that this was going to be a season like we saw in 2012, where I think we saw 7 different race winners at the beginning of the season. I think we're going to see something similar to that, where we're going to get a lot of different race winners. Piastri, Russell, and then Leclerc. Robert Travis, okay. The thing is Piastri's been fast all weekend long. He showed it in qualifying. He's shown it in practice. Lando's been kind of off. The Mercedes have been there at times, but they've also had problems with engine temperature. We saw Kimi Antonelli have problems in free practice 1 where he overheated the engine. Luckily they're racing at night, so we shouldn't see that problem rise like we did in free practice. Trying to scoot my chair over here a little bit. But I have a feeling Leclerc is ready and raring to go from position 2 today. And it's going to be a good race, because I think everybody is so close on pace today. Let me go through. What's your favorite driver? So my favorite driver, and it's Nico Hülkenberg. I wish he would have stayed at Haas this season. For this season, I would have loved to have seen him race alongside of Ollie Bierman. I think that would have been a great driver pairing for Haas. So it's sad to see him at Sauber, but Haas is my favorite team. So I'll still cheer for Nico though. Let's see. Wait, what time are you going to watch the? Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to do some extra videos today to put up on my channel, so you guys can see some reaction videos, and I'm gonna try to get a bunch of videos done, so they'll be coming up this week. That should be coming up this week. Yeah, Robert, I agree with you. As long as Piastri doesn't bin it off the start and doesn't get a horrible start, I think he has a very good chance of keeping it. But Leclerc, it's a lot of it's going to be dependent on who can keep their tires in a working window the longest, and who, maybe goes for the 1 stop or who goes for the 2 stop. Because that's, I think, going to be the other big thing today is strategy calls is going to play a major factor today. Yeah, that I would not be surprised. Alonso, so sorry, I'm going down the chat as we go. Alonso is my favorite. You know what? Alonso is, I think, a lot of people's favorite driver. With his longevity in this sport is something that I think is going to be studied for years. To see a guy like Alonso, who's 43 now, and he's still performing at the top of the sport, like it's amazing. There's going to be some issues with Max and Norris starting next to each other. Yeah, so they're starting, I believe it's 6th and 7th today. I just have a feeling that that's going to be extremely spicy, especially at the start of the race heading down into turn 1. How can Fernando Alonso win this race? You're going to have a lot of retirements in this race. The Aston Martin's 1 lap pace is really good, but their race pace didn't seem to be up there with some of the rest of the teams. You saw, like, Lance and Fernando in practice sessions, their race pace wasn't as good compared to some of the others. Hopefully their setup changes going into qualifying may have fixed that problem. But I just have a feeling they're gonna need a lot of retirements to get a Fernando Alonso win. It would be really cool though to see it. I can't lie. It'd be amazing to see a Fernando Alonso victory. So guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to my channel. We've got 6 viewers with us right now before the start of the race. Like I said, we've got about 20 minutes before we start. Other ways you can support the channel. You guys can send super chats in as we're going throughout this race. I'll make sure that I read those super chats out as we're going. It would be really awesome, Robert, to see a Fernando Alonso victory. I think with the way the cars are, improving and they're updating the cars as much as they can, not putting too much into the season, but just enough. I think you're going to start to see all these teams start to get closer to the front runners because the front runners will. Okay, awesome, Robert. Can't wait to see you back. Go get those beers. If it wasn't 9 o'clock in the morning, I'd probably be drinking too. So, go get you some beers, and I can't wait to see you back. But you're gonna start to see. You're gonna start to see a lot of these teams that are in the midfield start to come closer towards these top teams because the top teams don't have a lot more room for improvement to really get these cars, away from the midfield. So I think you're going to start to see 9 a.m. lulls. It's 4 p.m. there. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one thing we get. Although we got, let's see, we got Saudi Arabia coming up next. Miami will be after that, I believe. So I know Miami's an afternoon race. I'll probably actually be drinking for that race because that's an afternoon race here in the United States. What happened to Roman Grosjean? So in 2020, if you guys watched the Bahrain Grand Prix, he made contact with Daniel Kvyat and crashed. I've actually got a reaction video on my channel of that particular crash and how Netflix covered it. It's a really good video to go check out if you get some time, Median. It's horrifying but amazing all at the same time. Grab a quick little drink here. So we're about 17 minutes away now from the race beginning. Got Martin Brundle doing his famous grid walk. They were just talking to Guy Ritchie a minute ago. Martin's walking over people left and right. Let me try to put. Well, so he's not like racing. So he is a reserve driver in IndyCar for, I believe, Ed Carpenter's team in IndyCar, if I remember correctly. I'll have to look that up, but yeah, he's still kind of racing, but he's not like a full-time driver right now. He's still in IndyCar in the United States. Let's see. I want to put a poll up if I can. Get that away from end stream. We don't want to do that. Can you guys hear me? Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure my testing, testing. Okay, my audio still. For some odd reason, I had a weird thing pop up on my my broadcasting my broadcasting thing. It told me that there was either no sound or the audio stream's current bit rate. Okay, so they're doing the national anthem right now. Got an awesome video idea for you. Will you shoot me an email, Median, with that idea? Or no, go ahead and put it in chat. Go ahead and put it in chat. I love hearing ideas, and that's what I love getting from you guys is ideas on potential video ideas. So I know I need to do a Cadillac video talking about who the potential drivers will be at Cadillac for 2026. I know there's been discussion this weekend with the F1 and the FIA and the Drivers Association about potentially moving over to V10 engines. We haven't really heard a whole lot out of them as far as, you know, how those talks went this weekend. Oh, yes. I've totally forgot that they've got, I need to get get the collection started up. I do have a collection of, what is it? Buongo, race cars. I've got a really good collection of those going, but I need to get the Hot Wheels together now because I know Hot Wheels has put out their, what do you call it? Their the Formula One edition of all of the cars. If I had the patience, I would get the Lego Formula One cars. I just don't have that patience because I know they're selling them. So, like at my local Walmart, they're selling each car. Okay, so right now they're talking to you. They were just talking to Yuki Tsunoda. So, guys, let me know in the chat. How do you guys think Yuki Tsunoda will go today? Because Yuki Tsunoda is now with Red Bull. This will be his second race at Red Bull. How do you guys think he'll fare today? Because he's a guy that's, you know, he deserved the steed at the start of the season, and I think he's just getting used to the Red Bull now and how it drives, and it's everybody saying, oh, well, this experiment isn't working either. It's one race weekend last week. He's getting used to the car that he didn't drive at all in the off season. So he's getting used to the car. It's as simple as that. So we got 6 likes on the stream. So guys, if you're new here, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button while you guys are here. You guys can send in super chats throughout the race and I'll read those. I'm reading all of chat, but if you guys send in super chats, that really helps support the channel, and it'll really help, be able to really get the live stream and get better equipment and all that stuff. So it really helps if you guys can do that and support the channel that way. Let's see. So my predictions for today, because somebody asked me earlier, and I feel like I've said, man, my seat keeps wanting to scoot over. So basically, I said this season is really starting to look like the season of 2012, where we had 7 different race winners. And I think we're going to get a different race winner today. I think we're going to get a Charles Leclerc victory. I think Oscar Piastri is going to finish second. And I think Lando Norris will work his way up and finish third today. I think it's still going to, both McLarens are still going to end up on the podium. But I just have that feeling Charles Leclerc is going to pull one out today. So those are my predictions. All right, how about, let's see, we've got 8 minutes before the race begins. Let's see, we got about, why does the video keep going out? I've got to fix my ESPN streaming app is being quite mean this morning. It's not working the way it should be. The screen goes black every, couple of minutes. I'm having to restart it. Oh, I want to check this. So if you've got the ESPN Plus app, they have a driver tracker now, and then they've got mixed onboard. They've got an onboard channel now that they did not have before, which is really cool. So I'm checking this out real quick. I just want to see what it looks like. I would show it on stream, but somehow I feel like ESPN would copyright strike me if I showed it. There's something. Man, something's going on with the ESPN app this morning. I have never seen this as. There we go. Okay. Got the video back up and going, so we're good there. Okay, so we've moved over to this screen now. We've moved over to the timing screen, as we're now 6 minutes away. Fixing one other thing here really quick. Okay, so, oops. All right, here we go. Starting scenes. Sorry, that was ridiculous sounding. God, I swear like Fernando does not look like he's aged at all. So nice to see Yuki in a Red Bull overalls. I swear it does. So, if you guys needed to know, there's no chance of rain in Bahrain today because I just looked over because I can see the whole screen and I can see race control and what their messages are from time to time. And one of them says chance of rain today, 0%. Like everybody knows it ain't going to rain in Bahrain. All right, so before the race begins, let me know in the comments section who do you guys have as your winner today? Like I said, I've got Charles Leclerc for victory today. But who do you guys think is going to win today? All right, so let's do a rundown of the grid. Man, Ollie starting from 20th today, right alongside Lance Stroll. You got Gabriel Bortoleto, Liam Lawson starting 17th and 18th, or 18th and 17th. You got Hulkenberg and Alexander Albon 16th and 15th. That's a weird situation. You got Ocon and Alonso starting 14th and 13th. You got Isaac Hadjar starting in 12th. Jack Doohan, what a qualifying from him yesterday. Starting in 11th, almost made Q3 yesterday. Yeah, hopefully we don't have that today. You got Tsunoda and Hamilton starting 10th and 9th. You got Carlos Sainz starting 8th. Max Verstappen starting 7th. Lando Norris starting 6th. Kimi Antonelli starting 5th today. Gasly starting on the second row in 4th position. Russell starting in 3rd. Charles Leclerc starting in 2nd. And Oscar Piastri starting on pole position. Lewis Hamilton, Median Eldred has Lewis Hamilton coming back for victory from 9th place. That would be one hell of a stonking effort if he were to pull the victory out today. Hold on, and I will be right back. They're just getting ready to start the formation lap. Hold on just a moment. All right, we're back. Okay, sorry. I had to actually change shirts real quick. I just realized I had spilled something on it. All right, here we go. Getting ready for formation lap. So guys, if you're new to my channel here before the formation lap starts, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps me out immensely. If you guys want to support the channel in other ways also as well, you guys can send super chats throughout the race. I will read those out on air. All right, we are off on the formation lap. So here we go. So Lewis moved, I think Lewis's move to Ferrari was more of, he felt like Ferrari was in a better position for victory and for a chance to get his 8th championship, which I think he's starting to see very quickly that that's not the case. He's seeing that it's a lot more difficult than it was planned to be. So possible strategies today. Looks to be a 2-stop race. A lot of drivers starting on the soft compounded tires and then moving to 2 sets of medium. And then you've got also the alternate strategy of doing soft, hard, and then back to soft again. The one car that I'm worried about in this whole stretch is Gasly in that Alpine. Because Gasly in that Alpine is punching way above its weight. It's got I mean, the engine is so far down on power compared to all the other cars around him. He's the guy that could really throw everything for a loop. All right, so they're getting back up onto the starting grid. Oh, I'm absolutely excited for the race today. I'm excited because this is a race, and like I said at the very beginning, this is a race I don't think anybody can predict what's going to happen because of how close everybody was, especially in Q3 yesterday. Everybody was so close. All right, so cars lining up on the grid. There's Lance Stroll and Oliver Bierman, the last 2 to line up on the grid. So we're almost... All right, 1 light, 2 lights, 3, 4, 5, and it's lights out, and here we go. Oscar, great start. George Russell, great start. He's alongside of... George locks it up. He's side by side with Oscar. Norris is up to 3rd. What a start for Lando. Lando's up in the 3rd. Lando goes the outside of Charles, up to 3rd. Great start from Lando. Now, Gasly's falling back. Oh, kind of pushed Kimi a little wide. Oh, Kimi's losing places. Now just got passed by Carlos Sainz. And Oscar has broken away on lap 1 so far. George Russell just behind him. Leclerc with a shocking start there. Yeah, Lando with a massive great start there. Max lost a spot. He's down to 8th, it looked like. Wow. Hadjar and Lawson. Bierman up to 15th already off the start. What a start for Bierman. 13th and 15th for the two Haas cars. No, I need to buy some. I need to buy some trading cards. Oh, Bierman locked that car up. Gosh, dog it. Ocon up to 12th now. Ocon's flying. Bortoletto and Hulkenberg going at it at the back of the pack. But everybody's still really close together. This is a good sign for the race today. Antonelli ahead of Verstappen, who lost a spot on the start. Yep. Crofty bringing up Ollie Bierman, who made up 5 spots on the start. What a great start from him. Lando is right there. He is right there for a shot to overtake Russell. Now, here's the thing, guys. Leclerc and Hamilton both started on mediums. So they plan to go a little bit longer, it looks like. Man, cars locking up again. Albon's past Alonso now. Ocon's coming for Jack Doohan. Yeah, the medium compound runners did not get good starts today. Oh, no. Norris has been noted for a potential false start. We got to be getting ready here to show the race replay of the start, so we'll have to see if Lando's did in fact jump. Norris out of position. That's what they're saying. I think that note from the FIA may be off. Uh-oh. I want to see where, because they're saying he basically started just outside of the box. Hamilton radio. Grip is quite poor on this tire. Yeah, the medium compound runners are having a heck of a time on this tire. Gasly's still holding his own, and he's only half a second behind Leclerc. I need to get back into baseball card. That's the one I need to get back into. I have tons of baseball cards. Okay, so Norris is now under investigation for a potential out-of-position start. Antonelli and Sainz going at it, and Antonelli around him. Bierman up another position now. Antonelli up into 6th. Wow. Sainz now losing positions left and right. God, Verstappen, just quit your complaining and race, would you? Okay, so race start. It looked like he was off. He was on that yellow line, maybe just a little past it. Man, Hulkenberg had a shocking start there. I was going to say, it looks like Lando may have had a little bit of his tire on that grid box. I don't know. I really need. Here's Bierman's start. They're going to re-show this. Now Bierman's up to 14th, by the way. Great start by Bierman. Look at this. He was right alongside Esteban, too. Oh, he kind of got boxed in there by that V-carb. Oh! He sent that one on Carlos. Great pass by him there. He was on the line, but Max made the pass, staying within the white lines. Hadjar into the pits already. On lap 7, though, the soft compounded tires were expected to go a lot longer. And he's going to a new set of mediums. Man, Hulkenberg has fallen way behind. He's already 40 seconds off of first place. Gasly's radio. Leclerc is struggling a lot with the medium tire. Lando Norris, 5-second time penalty for a false start. Five-second time penalty for Lando for a false start. Or out of position. So he should be able to serve that on his pit stop. Yeah, Lando's right on the back of George Russell. Lando Norris radio. Okay, so they just told him about the 5-second penalty, and they told him he needs to get around George Russell. Yeah, he moved just too far forward, just over that line. Just over that line. So now you're going to see Lando really pushing it here to try to get past Russell, because Piastri's broken out almost a 3-second lead now. Hamilton's got a DRS train forming behind him. Hamilton's got Tsunoda, Jack Doohan, Esteban Ocon right behind him. It's a 4-person train there. Lando Norris gets right up on Russell, and Ocon into the pits. Ocon with the undercut here. Look, Claire, these brakes are so inconsistent. It's so annoying. Whoa! That was... Woo! Lewis Hamilton with the pass there, but that was a late move by Sainz there. And now Sainz getting back around Lewis. Great battle here between Sainz and Hamilton. And now here comes Hamilton back alongside of Sainz. This has brought Tsunoda into this fight. I gotta think these mediums are starting to come into a window now. Lewis gets by Sainz there. And Yuki's now past Carlos. What a pass by Yuki. Great job from him. Up into 9th. Nice pass by Yuki. And now Jack Doohan's right on the back end of Carlos Sainz. Piastri radio starting to struggle a bit now. Those soft compounded tires should be going off now. Kimi goes around Gasly and they're fighting it. Kimi thought better of it and backed off. Doohan's into the pits. Kimi trying to make a move to the outside and going into turn 4, but now he's switched it around. Oh, he's got the traction and gets around Gasly. Great pass for Antonelli there. Hamilton's radio. The softs are starting to struggle. As now Gasly has got Max Verstappen behind him. Great positioning there from Gasly, trying to make Max make the move to the outside. Norris being told the box now. So remember, he's got to serve a 5-second penalty there. As Gasly and looks like Max are into the pits as well. Oh, Max went to the hards off the soft. Seems like everybody else going to mediums, though. Man, Ocon with a great undercut. He's already caught up to Gasly. Come on, Ocon, let's get past Gasly. Okay. That was weird. It almost seemed like Verstappen was having a hard time getting it into gear. Oh, yeah, the light didn't come on. Wonder what that was all about. His green light on the pit stop. Thank you very much, Medellin. I appreciate that. Whoa, that was a little sketchy there from Lewis. Sonoda's now dropped down to 19th after that pit stop. Yeah, malfunctioning pit equipment there for Max. I hope Yuki didn't have that same problem. Piastri's still pulling a lot of time on Russell right now. Norris gets around Bortoletto up to 12th. Kimmy's into the pits. Kimmy onto a set of mediums. Strolls into the pits. It seems like the hard compounded tires and the softs tend to really rubber in quick, and they are a quick tire, but the mediums take forever. Wow, they really are. Red Bull is not known for like horrible pit stops, but they're really bad today. Russell's into the pits. Russell onto a set of mediums. Bortoletto into the pits now. Norris gets ahead of Lawson. Norris now up to 9th. Russell around Alonso very quickly. Sonoda up into 16th around Hadjar. Oh, yeah. They said no further investigation from the Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz. Piastri being told to box now. So now this falls into Ferrari's laps because they'll now be 1 and 2. Let's see. Hamilton passes him. Sainz is into the pits. Bierman's into the pits. Lawson into the pits. A lot of people coming into the pits now. Norris now back up in the 6th. Come on, Esteban. You hold Max up. And now Ocon's starting to get back towards Gasly. Looks like Esteban's finally gotten those tires into the working window they need to be. Albon gets passed by Russell now. Russell up into 4th. Now the mediums are into their pit window from lap 14 to 28 to make a pit stop. Yeah, Lando, I do not know what. Hopefully Lando can make those 5 seconds up. Here goes Gasly around Alonso for 7th. There you go. Nice pass. Ooh, interesting. He's saying he wants to go to Delta for him for the plan D for Leclerc. Yeah, the mediums are starting to go off as Alonso's starting to lose positions as Ocon's now on his back end. Here's a pass from Carlos on Nico. Yep, Carlos on Nico. Sainz gets past Hulkenberg there for 15th. Alonso and Albon now into the pits. So the only people that haven't pit yet are the two Ferraris. Bierman's been noted for an unsafe release. Come on, you two fight over that position. Let Ocon pull away from y'all. Matt Esteban's doing a great job in 7th right now. Leclerc, great job by the Ferraris here. They're gonna basically kind of double stack the Ferraris, but great job from them. Norris still in 3rd. Man, Haas is up into 6th, Alpine's in 4th. Holy crap! If we get, I think that's in the U.S. It's a noontime race. I don't know what time it is in yours. Nah. What? You have got to be kidding me. Did they give Bierman a penalty for that? Yeah, that's not an unsafe release. We've seen some really massive ones in the past. Thank God. I swear to God, had they penalized Bierman for that? Hamilton around Sonoda. No, Bierman's on the hards. I just noticed that. This is Sainz on. Is that Hajar? Nice move by Sainz up into 12th. Sainz lost a lot of positions. He was up in the top 10. And there's Leclerc going around Gasly. Ocon's doing a really good job here in the 6th spot. Verstappen fell outside of DRS to Ocon, and now Kimi's got it. So is Kimi going to make an attack move here? Kind of a late move there by Max, but not too bad. Great job to block out Antonelli from attempting to make that pass. Is he going to try to make the outside move, or is he going to go switchback here? He's going switchback. Here we go. Alongside of Max. And makes the pass work. Nice job, Kimi. Great pass by Kimi. Nice job. That was such a great pass. Go get something to eat, man. And now Doohan's been brought into this fight somehow. Man, Max has lost a lot of time on those hards. Man, Oscar's up 4 seconds. Ooh, Verstappen, everything is overheating. Yeah, I think Jack Doohan's shutting his haters up today. Great job by Jack to be up in 9th. Martin was saying that Norris was starting to gain, as now Bierman's around Hadjar on the hards. But then he lost 0.3 of a second to Russell on that lap. Lewis Hamilton having a look at Doohan there. Doohan's within a second of Verstappen. Hamilton's within a second of Doohan. This could end up being an interesting fight here. Here we go, Hamilton. And Hamilton going for it. Nice move, Hamilton. Outbreaks Jack Doohan for 9th. Great job by Hamilton there. Man, Max is really struggling on those hards. Go to the outside of Hadjar. Great pass by Ollie there, making those hard compounded tires work. Get around Max for 9th. Or for 8th, excuse me, for 8th. Man, Verstappen's slow on these hards. I wonder if he's losing engine power, because this is just weird that all of a sudden he's dropped off this bad. Ooh, Max saying maybe the brakes are overheating? Okay, let me do this real quick while we're kind of at an interesting part. I need to use the restroom real quick, so I'm going to switch screens over to the timing screen. All right, we're back. And look who's with me. Come here. Oh, there we go. Oh. Eating him some Doritos and watching the Formula One race with Daddy, huh?
Yep.
Whoop. That. My timing screen went out here for a second, so hold on. Are those Doritos good?
Yep.
Yeah. Hamilton goes for the pass on Kimi. There goes Leclerc around Norris. Oh. Okay, you gonna go throw your Doritos away? Leclerc is around Norris now for third place. Leclerc onto the podium. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's not chew like that in the mic, please, sir. Look at that pass. That was a great pass by by Charles.
Oh my god, I saw some sparks.
Yeah, you saw some sparks?
Yep. I saw quick sparks.
Well, now Hamilton's on the back end of Ocon here.
Oh my god, Hamilton. Oh my god.
Nice pass. Hamilton's fast right now on the new.
Very, very fast. Wow, he's in 6th place now.
Yep, Hamilton up into 6th place now. Lewis Hamilton with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far, and he's just flying right now. He should catch Esteban here in the next lap or two.
Fly right now.
Wow, Charles Leclerc is now almost within a second of George Russell.
Oh, yeah, he's almost in the second.
Yep. Verstappen's into the pits to get off of those hard compounded tires. What's he moving to? Yep, he's going to move to mediums here.
Yeah, he's going to move to mediums.
Oh, now they had a bad pit stop.
Oh, my God.
6-second pit stop for Verstappen. That's going to hurt.
Yeah, that is going to hurt.
This is my son. There's a guy that asked, who is this? This is my son. He loves watching race cars with Daddy, doesn't he? Yeah. That face.
Yeah, he's a good
Yeah. Lando Norris's radio.
Yeah, he's radio in 4th place. Wow, he's almost ahead of Leclerc right now. He's almost ahead of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go back out with Mama for a little bit? In a couple minutes? Okay. Whoop. Gotta be careful.
I want to help you with more video too. I want to help you with more video too.
I know. You will. You'll help me with more videos. Antonelli into the pits. Ocon into the pits. Antonelli going on to a set of used softs.
Yeah, and in the pits too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't.
Why did Ocon go onto a set of hards?
Yeah, why did he go on hard? Like, yeah. Oh. Max Verstappen's in the pit. That is gonna hurt.
Yeah, he's had some bad pit stops today.
Yikes. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's gonna hurt for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Wow, that is gonna hurt. Wow.
Yeah. Gasly's into the pits.
Yeah, Gasly's into the pits right now. But I'm gonna help you sign out, okay?
Yeah, you can help Daddy sign off when I get ready to sign off. Hey, I'm not getting ready to sign off right now. What? Can you go out with Mama for a little bit?
Oh, I want to be in here with you again.
You can be in here with me again. Just
Please in the whole video, please.
I will, bud. I told you you'll get to sign off on the video with me. I just get that off. Hey, when we hold on just a minute. Come on, for a little while longer, and then you'll have to go out for a little bit. Okay. Uh-oh, Nora's saying he's got a red light on in his...
Oh, yeah. Oh.
He is 6.
Yeah, he is. Hold on, I gotta take my socks off. Hold on.
Okay, hey, bud. One. Okay. All right, we're back. Ooh. Man, I don't know what piece that was come flying off of, looked like Sainz's car, maybe? Ocon's now around Alonso for 11th. Now needs to chase down Gasly. Yeah, there's a ton of debris in the racing line, it looked like. Alonso dropping positions now. Antonelli passed him. Leclerc's now stabilized in 3rd place, and Norris has fallen 2 seconds behind him. You got Tsunoda, Albon. Bierman's almost into this fight now. Gasly's got into this fight. This could get interesting here shortly. Gasly gets around Bierman there for ninth. Great move by Gasly there. Gasly having a good race, and Antonelli around Ocon. The problem is Antonelli's going to need to pit again because he's gone on to, ooh, safety car is out. What's the safety car for? Is it for, I'm guessing it's for all that debris now. All right, here comes everybody into the pits on the safety car, under safety car. Got Russell, Leclerc, Norris. Ooh, softs going on George Russell's car here. Is Gasly continuing on? Okay, so Gasly and Ocon haven't pit. Verstappen didn't pit. All right, so run down right now under the safety car. You got Piastri, Russell, Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, Gasly, Ocon, Verstappen, Doohan, and Sainz is your top 10. Tsunoda just outside of the top 10 and 11. Bierman's in 12th. Albon in 13th. Antonelli in 14th. Alonso 15th. Hadjar 16th. Hulkenberg 17th. Lawson 18th. Stroll 19th. And Bortoletto 20th. Hamilton's complimenting his pit crew with great stop there. So is this how we got so this is, I believe, how we got the damage. Jeez. That Lawson and Stroll there fighting it. So we got 24 laps to go. How did Lando Norris move to from second to fourth? So Lando's been passed by Leclerc, and that's why he's now fallen down to fourth. Tsunoda and Sainz under investigation for collision. Russell over the radio complaining about 24 laps on a set of softs. Seems kind of audacious. Okay, so track is clear. So hopefully the safety car will be in this lap. Safety car is ending, so we'll end on this lap. Here's the thing. Safety cars breed safety cars, so... Come on, let's see a really good safety car restart here. Really good fight. All right, Oscar's going to slow the field down now on the backstretch off of 13 or off of 14. Okay, so green flag's out, so they can go whenever Piastri decides to take off here. Lando's right on the back end of Leclerc. Norris is going to try to make a pass here on Leclerc, going really... Wow, Tsunoda's up in the 10th. What a start. Russell's... Norris is boxed in by the two Ferraris. Sainz has lost a couple spots on that restart. No further investigation for... Ooh, Norris passed me off track. Yep. It's close there. That's a close pass, but great job from Norris and Hamilton there. Give back the position. Oh, no. Norris is just having a just horrible race today. Norris. Oh, Carlos and Kimi come together. Carlos just went steaming into the chicane there and pushed Antonelli wide as Antonelli had to try to not get hit there. Norris going to try to move to the outside. Nope. No, it's Ocon, you dingle. Lando Norris makes the pass going into turn 4. Great pass by Norris there on Hamilton. Up into third. Russell's transponder is not working, so it shows. So Norris is Russell is in second, Leclerc's in third, Norris in fourth. So timing screen on the screen is incorrect right now. Russell's transponder is not working correctly. Hamilton, this tire sucks. Now somehow it's showing Russell out of the race on the screen. I think that they're trying to fix it somehow. Bierman's chasing down Sonoda. Boy, this is a great fight for the last points paying positions. It's really hard without the timing screen to know. So there's Piastri, Russell, Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, Gasly, Max Verstappen, Ocon, Doohan, Tsunoda, and Bierman. I think that was 11. We got 18 laps to go. So Jack Doohan's in, let's see if we can tell. Jack Doohan's in 9th, Tsunoda 10th. Bierman's trying to chase down Tsunoda here. This is going to be a great fight here to watch. This for the last two points paying positions, because Doohan's in 9th and Tsunoda's in 10th. Ooh, Lawson and Stroll have been noted for a safety car infringement in turn 4. Ooh. 5-second time penalty going to Liam Lawson for causing a collision. Race classification. This is the top 10 right now. You got Piastri, Russell, Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, Gasly, Verstappen, Ocon, Doohan, and Tsunoda is your top 10 right now. The timing screen that's on the screen right now. Oh, come on, Tsunoda. Throw it in there. Excuse me. Throat got really dry there. A little bit of a... I really hope that's not what gave him the 5-second time penalty. So we got 16 laps to go. It's Piastri, Russell, Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, Gasly, Verstappen, Ocon, Doohan, and Tsunoda are your top 10 still. No changes there. Excuse me. Antonelli's still not able to make it around Bierman. Bierman hasn't been able to make it around Sonoda. Here comes Norris. Norris is coming back on Leclerc now. Yep, Norris is in DRS range of Leclerc. He's coming down the front stretch. Looks like they finally fixed it. Ooh, Sainz just got a 10-second time penalty for a collision. Resetting the timing screen, it looks like they've got it reworking again, potentially. So I'm having to restart it. Trying to fix the timing screen, but we may have lost it now for the race. Trying to get the timing screen back up and running, but we may have lost it for the day. Because, Russell, we have an issue affecting DRS. It's a timing issue only. I can give you a default to override it. I think it's because of the transponder that's not working it. Okay, we may have it fixed here again. Oh, geez, look at the hole in the side pod. Good Lord, Sainz. Sainz is falling all the way back to last place. Oh, Sainz is in the pits. And now he's out again. Okay. Norris has got to make a move on Leclerc here soon. Oh, late move by Leclerc as Norris locks up going into turn one. Sonoda finally gets around doing it, looks like. So now Sonoda up into ninth. Jeez, Norris locking it up into turn one. That was silly. Yeah, that was extremely close. Carlos is retiring, so we're gonna have our first retirement of the year. Sainz just had a day to forget today. God, look at that hole. James with a little bit of oh, Bierman's up into the points now. Albon getting around doing as well. Albon up into 13th. Yeah, Russell's with 4.3. Norris. Norris is back within DRS of Leclerc. Let's see if he can get this move done this time. Remember to use the drink? I would if it was working. Oh, no! So Antonelli may have a 5-second time penalty coming. They said he was already on a black and white flag, and now he's had a lap time deleted since that black and white flag. Black and white flag for doing. Here comes Norris. Is he going to go for a switchback here? Nope, not able to get the switchback done with theirs. So we got 9 laps to go. Norris going to try the outside going into turn 4. Oh, Leclerc pushed Norris wide. Man, it looked like Leclerc may have pushed Norris wide there a little bit. Okay, so Norris has got DRS again on this back straight on Leclerc. Yeah, that was a push off. He was alongside of him. You need to give him a little bit more space. Russell's radio. As long as the steering wheel doesn't fall off. They just told him that he may lose the dash on his steering wheel, and he says, as long as it doesn't come detached. Norris is just not close enough to. Yeah, just not. Norris is just not close enough. Ooh, Leclerc goes off a little bit. Kicked up a little. Man, Norris now right on the back end of Leclerc after Leclerc gets it into the gravel a little bit. Russell radio. Gears are gone. What's going on? Uh-oh. Oh, Norris is right on him. Here we go. Going into turn 4. Norris, what a move around Leclerc for third place, up to the podium. Great move by Norris there on Leclerc. Finally got that move done. Ooh, Russell has got a DRS infringement? Nice job by Norris there. Great pass. I wonder what would happen if you get a DRS infringement. With 5 laps to go, here comes Verstappen on Gasly. Gasly radio. Ooh, Verstappen's had 2 strikes now. They're gonna investigate Russell for the DRS infringement after the race. Leclerc has no DRS at all. Black and white car for black and white flag for Norris on track limits. Norris being told he's gotten his Norris now just being told he's got a black and white flag for track limits. Bierman's got to get driver of the day, right? He moved from 20th all the way to 10th in a ten-second time penalty for Lawson for causing a collision. Black and white flag for Tsunoda for track limits. Now Tsunoda's on a track limit warning. And here comes Norris on Russell as he's within DRS. Yeah, because if he used the DRS out of the DRS zone and maybe there's a DRS issue with all the cars, because now they just told Norris we can't use the DRS unless we're absolutely sure we're within the zone and within a second. showing Russell there that he was going to potentially make that move. Didn't do it with 2 laps to go. Norris right on the back end of him going into the backstretch. Oh, he is right on his back end here. Yeah, Russell is struggling on those softs right now. Black and white flag for Verstappen. He's on now track limits. Okay, here we go. Norris is close. Can he make the move? Ooh, nice. Russell doing a nice job there. Here we go. Norris into turn 4. No move there. Norris is right on his back end, getting ready to go into the chicane here. Yep, Norris just not close enough there. Piastri going into the last corner now. Rounding the last corner, Piastri. What a race for Oscar. As Oscar's going to win the Bahrain Grand Prix. Congratulations, Oscar. What a race. He was dominant from lap 1 all day long. Great job to Oscar. Russell's going to hold on to second. Lando Norris in third. A McLaren 1-3. They're going to be on the podium together. Come on, Bierman. Hold on to this spot. Come on, Bierman. Verstappen gets around Gasly at the last minute. And it's going to be a double points finish for Haas. 8th and 10th. Bierman holds on for 10th. Great job. Great job, Bierman. What a race for Bierman. Come on. He's got to be driver of the day. One hell of a party tonight. Was just told, Piastri just said over the radio. What a race. Piastri was just so dominant all day long. Had Norris not gotten that 5-second penalty for that false start earlier in the race, you'd be looking at a McLaren 1-2 right now. Aw, come here, monkey. You can come in here. I'm getting ready to sign off. Oh, there we go. Oscar Piastri won the race. Look at all the fireworks.
Wow. I love fireworks.
Yeah, you love fireworks?
Hmm?
Are you ready to help me sign off?
Yep.
All right. Well, what a race from Bahrain. Oscar Piastri gets the victory, George Russell second, and Lando Norris third. The best of the rookies today, Oliver Bierman finishing in 10th in the last points paying position. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And guys, Aiden, what do they got to do?
Don't forget to like and subscribe above our heads.
Yeah, like and subscribe above our heads. Guys, thank you so much for watching the Bahrain Grand Prix with me today. Guys, for the American F1 fan, I'm Eric Ringel, signing off. Thank you, Bubba. Mwah. Bye, guys.